I would post something like this and I have no idea why, and I assume it's because my boob looked good. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you wanted to join me today because today we are going to go through my entire Instagram feed. I don't know if this is a good idea or if I'm just going to be completely cringing throughout everything. I've learned so much throughout these last soon to be 5 years, and I thought I wanted to share some of that cohesive journey because I seldom think about the mistakes I made 3 years ago, or I seldom think about the journey and the steps that I took. I just know where I am now, and I think that's a very human thing. But I think that this would be really fun to look at and to see, and I would just be like generally commenting upon my content 5 years ago. I have over 2,000 posts on Instagram, so there's a lot to go through. We're gonna go through everything, but okay. So this is the first post, as you can see, is from May 28th, 2012, and it got 4 likes. But yeah, I was reading Harry Potter. I still read Harry Potter, so not that much have changed. Then I was at my hairdresser's. I did that, I think, every third month to get my hair dyed and blown out, and I didn't have any money whatsoever, but I still spent such a large amount of it on hair care, which today I obviously think is insane and crazy, but that was just such a big priority for me back then. I was so self-conscious about my natural hair color, which I think is weird now because now I actually like it, but I think that's part of growing up and not being a teenager anymore, I reckon. So we have Zoo Tycoon. Actually still play Zoo Tycoon. I have it on my laptop, it's fine. This is like my youth in a nutshell. Me owning an insane amount of shoes. I bought a lot of these shoes secondhand, but I also found a lot of them on sale from fast fashion stores. And I wanted to have 100 pairs of shoes, which I actually also achieved. I was in the paper and everything, it was weird. But yeah, I had so many shoes, and it was prestige and cool, and yeah. I think that's something that you can very easily fall into. The amount, quantity is what makes up value, which is not how I feel anymore, obviously. This is me getting my first tattoo. I used to draw on my, I have it, I think, oh, you can see it here. I used to draw this up with black eyeliner every single day. I don't know why, I thought it looked kind of sexy. I don't know, cool. As you can see, I thought it looked kind of sexy. This I found in a vintage shop, which I think is actually still kind of fun. I still have it somewhere. It's kind of cool. Okay, so in my high school, McDonald's was basically everything. And if you got McDonald's on a school night, everything, that was bomb. And therefore it was also Insta-worthy. So I ate a lot of cheeseburgers back then. And I did these like really elaborate looks, which I think is kind of fun because I don't really do that much fashion anymore, but I did like the amount of effort I put into my shoots. More shoes. Also, I loved brands. Everything was just sort of brand related and had like a prestigious brand on there I was there for. There's a lot of pizza on this side as well. More tattoos. Then I went to Fashion Week. I don't know if you know this, but I actually worked with Copenhagen Fashion Weeks for 3 seasons, I think, where I was writing like small columns and I was taking pictures of street style and stuff. Which is cool because I do still love fashion and personal expression, but I would never ever work with Fashion Week again. Then there's a lot of makeup as well, especially MAC, which was like my #1 thing. And I always wanted MAC lipsticks and MAC products for Christmas. Stuff changed, you guys. Oh, it's so weird to see myself like this, just thumbs upping a pepperoni pizza. Guys. This look I always really loved. I think this is really fun and cute. I wore heels to high school every single day for 2 years, by the way. Every single day. This is me and my friend Søren. We had a fashion show. The picture is obviously garbage quality. I think I touched upon this lamp steak stuff in the other reaction video because that's really depressing. A lot of this was thrifted, which I think is nice. I do love this picture still though, but I wouldn't get like a teddy or stuffed animal now because it's basically just polyester and it's also made the same way fast fashion is made. These, do you remember these? Does everyone remember these? The plastic popsicles. And not only are they plastic, but they were so sharp on the edges, so you just sort of like Joker style just cut your face up. It was a weird thing. Oh, okay. So this was the best thing that could happen to me in a day. If I got like a press kit or something, I got a product for free for my platform, I was like, oh, this poster is bomb though. I still have this as well, but I just haven't hung it yet, but it's folded together somewhere. I did do so many cool DIYs back then. I remember this was one of my graduation outfits and I wanted to make like a like white jumper, so I got that secondhand, and then I embroidered a T-Rex motif onto it, which is pretty cool, I guess. I never wear nail polish anymore. I stopped wearing nail polish the second I realized it's just 60 or 80% plastic. Just no need, and my nails have never ever been stronger. Receipts! Receipts! I would post something like this, and I have no idea why, and I assume it's because my boob looked good. Here's Fashion Week stuff. That's cool. That is a model that I do not remember the name of. I mean, this is a cool look, but I just never ever would think of doing that now. Okay, so let's move up a little bit further. I remember this phone case, I had it sponsored, and it's one of those weird things because it's cute and fine and all, but never ever did I think about the production or the waste that product would generate. We should never be tough on our past self because that's literally not very constructive. But it's good to see how you used to think because then you can sort of reflect on what you do now. I was, for instance, super proud of this picture because it showed a lot of makeup. Oh, okay. So fast fashion incoming. Romwe is crazy fast fashion, you guys, but I actually still have this shirt because never throw anything away, and I still think it's a cool shirt and will wear it until it cannot be worn no more. But I would never ever ever purchase it again, like for realsies. When people ask me where it's from, I usually say it's just secondhand because I don't want to like advertise for fast fashion companies. Cool. Coca-Cola, solid. Oh, and here we have some stilettos with animal fur on them. Cute. Also something like this, just bringing disposable plastic everywhere because I literally did not care. Advertising for Venus. Disposable razors. Safety razors, you guys. Safety razors. Oh, and then we enter a period of just, you know, light vanilla cultural appropriation. I had such a long period of time where I used bindies for everything. Not because they have any sort of personal value to me. I just really liked the way it looked. And I am not one to say that any white person ever in history cannot wear a bindi because I don't know your personal background and what that sort of symbol signifies for you. But for me, it signified nothing. It was just because I thought it looked pretty. No good. Okay, bindi and fur hat. Cool. This picture is cool because I think I look boss, but it's just for all the wrong reasons or with all the wrong signifiers. So as you can see, there's a lot of bindi action. And also at this point, I started doing the septum as well. Da, 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 da. Oh, this is my tattoo. I have this tattoo on my thigh now, but this was way before it was that tattoo. I also say my next tattoo, but literally 3 years went by without me getting it, but I got it at last. So now we are entering sort of a period where I'm a little bit more boho-y, hippie chic, and it's at this point I moved to Aalborg as well, so I was moving away from the fashion sort of life, and a lot of bare feet, a lot of fringe, a lot of greens. Still fast fashion though, still like the complete same production chain, just a different look. Firstly, beef and cheese and bacon wrapped in aluminum foil. What did I tag? Food, burger, inspo, inspiration, food porn, hungry, beauty, blogger, boho, bohem, gypsy, pick of the day, love, summer. Then we have some henna tattoos, a lot of rings, a lot of bindies. It's also at this point that I'm starting to put on quite a lot of weight because I'm moving out from home and I'm having garbage food. And it doesn't seem like I'm having garbage food because it seems like I'm only eating like cute vegetables, and yeah, but that was not the case. That was not the case at all. I think this is one of my first zero waste pictures. Let's see. Tea, green, organic, eco, nature, hug. Boho. Boho girl. Zero waste, no trash. And fun fact, there was trash in this actually. There was like a plastic bag inside, but this was at the point where I thought that zero waste was more of an aesthetic. So something could look zero waste, and then you could use the hashtag zero waste. It's cute! I was learning, I was so new and so learning. This is actually one of the most reblogged pictures on my Pinterest account. People keep reblogging this, even though, I mean, it's not zero waste, it's not zero waste at all. There is like a hand cream in a disposable container. There is a perfume from Chanel, which is not zero waste to my knowledge. I really still do love this picture because I think the colors are really cute. And this is also before I'm dreadlocking my hair. That's coming up in a second. And my hair is so cute. And I absolutely had to go ahead and dreadlock them. Why? Why, G? Okay, this is a really good example of that. The fact that I am really trying to be sustainable and everything has to look a certain way. But then I got strawberries in March. And I think it's okay to buy imported food, but I think some foods are just also worth waiting for. So stuff like berries, I would never get out of season. I would just wait for them to come into season. And it's okay if it's not 100%, but I mean, was it necessary to get that many strawberries in March? Doubt it. Oh, at this point, I started looking into like growing plants inside. That was cool. I need to do that more again, actually, because that was really nice. I hadn't gotten the full zero waste experience just quite figured out yet. But I mean, that's the journey. That's the journey. I think it's fun to see. This was when I started making my own makeup, which is also really cool. I'm only wearing my own makeup here. That's nice. My hair's so much lighter because I think I actually still dyed it at this point. So that's fun. I have no tattoos. God, my legs are just completely bare. It's fun to see a picture like this because there's just so much difference. I was about 25 kilos heavier at this point, and I didn't know why, and I didn't think about it, and I didn't thought that I was heavy. And in a lot of like scopes, I'm not heavy at all, but for me and for my height and for like my personal best, that was not ideal. But I was eating a very animal protein-based diet. As you can see here, there's a lot of meat still. And I got the meat at the butcher's and I thought it was zero waste. I made a video about just that actually and how I wouldn't do that now, obviously. But yeah, but I was also kind of stressed out and sad. I was not depressed, but I was definitely not comfortable in my own skin and with myself. Had such big boobs though, like they were so enormous. This is the first newspaper article that featured me in my zero waste lifestyle, I think. And the pictures are great, but of course we were talking about like package-free food. They wanted pictures of the meat. Because sustainable advocates that talk about still eating meat is, I mean, it's so nice to hear because that means you don't really have to change. And at this point I thought that was also fine. This is like my first sort of dread process, so it's only going to get worse from here, you guys. My dread legs never really fully developed because I'm an impatient girl. So let's move up a little bit more. I haven't collected hazelnuts since it's cool, 2015, but making your own like Nutella with fresh wild hazelnuts is still like some of the best things I remember doing. So as you can see, there's a lot of aesthetic. I don't know why I'm doing the thing like with the wide white bar. I'm also stopping that at some point, but it just keeps going for a while at this point, I see. So at this point the dreads look pretty decent and pretty nice. I do like them. Now I'm in Thailand because I was flying, of course, still. everywhere. And I do think it's hard to get to Thailand without actually flying, but I don't know if I don't know. I don't have to judge myself for everything that I did, because that trip was also super, super amazing. Here's my fridge. Let's see what's in here. We have some meat in one of the jars, 2 of the jars I think. We have eggs. We do have a lot of fresh fruit though, and fresh fruit and veg is nice, but that was sort of, this is what my diet looked like a lot of the times, because at this point I think I'm sort of starting to get a lot of criticism for eating meat. So the stuff that I post is just the dishes that I would normally have, but then I would leave the meat out of the pictures, or I would just see if I could make something that was vegetarian or vegan. But I didn't have any knowledge and I didn't know what to do at all, so I just ended up making like weird fruit platters, which is not at all the best way to go about veganism. Oh, this day was cool. This was the first time that I found actual spices in glass. And I still haven't found those again, so that was too bad, like that specific brand. Then I got engaged. Haha, that worked out well. Oh, I found these board games in a thrift shop, and I still have those as well. Most of the stuff that you see, like the decor and the interior, I still own, because I still like the aesthetic of like that kind of hippie bohem vibe. But I mean, now it's just, it comes to me more organically, I think, at this point, because I don't think I try so hard now. So that's something. Naked legs. That's so weird. Thank you so much for watching this video. This ended up being a super long video, but I hope that you learned some from this, or you just thought it was entertaining. I sincerely hope that you liked it. Leave me a comment down below and tell me about your journey, or something that you have realized about yourself and your youth versus now, or just anything. Let me know. Hope to see you guys in my next video. Take really good care of yourselves. Until then, bye! Thank you so much for watching this video, and also a special thank you to my Patreon supporters. You guys help me create green, zero-waste content, and I love you guys. You can find the links to my social media accounts down below and the link to my Patreon on this screen. Bye!